Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about AVAX, right? Link, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So if you're new to our content, you know exactly what to do. Don't forget to hit the likes, right? Don't forget to join my public Telegram group. Link in the description. If you're looking to join Send Premium, you know exactly what to do. Just send me a message and I'm gonna send you the link to my Discord premium group. All right. Also, we got the Discord public group link in the description. All right. So let me take a look at the chat room really quickly. So we got Jason in the house. Thanks a lot, Jason, for the tip. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. We got Taha in the house. Tala in the house. Robin in the house. Crit in the house, and all the other moon boys in the house also, right? Mark in the house. All that good stuff is, you know, ready to get it started, right? So now guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. As we said yesterday, our next target, it is, guys, what, 59 to 61, and it is still playing out beautifully, right? We're gonna be looking for 0.786. That's the next level to look for, and then we're going to be looking for a 1-to-1 extension, just about like 75 to 85, depending on volatility and all of that good stuff, right? So once again, the directional move is clear. Okay, it is up, but the correction could be anywhere from you know, 57 to 61 area. We could get, you know, some sort of correction. Okay, just not sure if the correction gonna drop back down, retest like a 52 and so on, but we just have to wait till we initiate the correction before we talk about the you know, the directional move for the correction. All right, but as of now, we're just gonna focus on you know, 59 to 61, and after that we're gonna update the, you know, the next potential upside target up to you know, 80k and all of that good stuff, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a 2-day basis. So on a 2-day basis, BTC is actually looking very juicy. As I said, be cautious, right? Why I said be cautious on the 2-day basis, it is one of my best time. Okay, it is one of my best time analysis. Okay, not time analysis, but I would say best you know, best time frame. Okay, why it is one of the best time frame? Because if you guys remember what I said regarding the divergence, right? I said don't call it a divergence yet, because you're not getting any you're not getting any bearish crossover, right? So you just don't know. You can still get a high right here, right there, and another one right there. Remember, price action was right here. People started to call for divergence. I was like, don't do that. You're not getting any bearish crossover yet. So if you call it a divergence, it's like you know, you've been like you've been bearish too early. Okay, because you just don't know if this move, it is just going to be a bull flag, and once we get the breakout, we're going to create a new high. So it means like sucker is very bullish. Remember what we said back then. Also, we got similar structure back then. I think it was like around this area, right? And we said on a 6-hour time frame, actually, right? What we said was like BTC was basically creating some highs, right there. So MACD needed to create also higher highs, right? But that time was like on the 6-hour time frame. So we said it is sucker gonna be very bullish. As you can see, we're still creating, you know, high highs, right? As you can see, right? We got a high right here, right there, and another one right here. You take a look at it, 1, 2, right? We keep you know, we keep creating these highs with price action. So that sucker is very bullish. Okay, so it means, guys, before we see any bearish setup on the 2-day basis, we're probably gonna be looking for a bearish divergence on the 2-day time frame, right? It means, right, once again, it means even if we drop down right here, okay, even if we drop down at some point, I'm not saying like dropping down right now, right, but in the near future, even if we drop, it is still going to create another high, right? And MACD might not create that high right here. Then we're going to be saying, oh, now we got a divergence, but MACD has to cross bearish while we basically making a new high. So sucker is it is very bullish, man, in all time frame. Okay, in all time frame. So one of the reasons why I'm not watching the RSI the last few weeks is like RSI can mislead you if you don't know how to use it, right? So most people, like for instance BNB, when BNB was so overextended, right? I think like somebody in our premium was being worried about the overextension of the RSI, and I was like, RSI above like 70, it is very, very aggressive. And if we go back to BNB, all right, let's go back to BNB, and I'm gonna show you what I was saying. So yeah, take a look at it. BNB was, I think, somewhere around here. Okay, just about like BNB was like around like a $50 to like a $60, right? Was overextended. But what I was telling I think it was QE, okay? What I was telling QE is like, we got the overextension right here. This one right there was overextended, right? And we got a divergence. But take a look at it from the point we started getting a divergence, right, guys? Sucker pump like nearly like 360%. So that's what I was trying to tell him, like, you can get the divergence, but when these suckers pumps, right, they don't care about divergences. Okay, they just gonna be pumping and all of that good stuff. Take a look at it right here, right? From the time we started getting a divergence, sucker pump 600% nearly, guys. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful, like with these divergences. If you're not familiar with how to basically trade the market with divergence, you just have to be cautious, because I was not basically shorting this sucker. Okay, all I said is keep up with the momentum. All right, so now let's go back to BTC. So right now we just about 57,110, right? And so guys, don't forget to hit the likes. Rolly in the house. JB in the house. Thanks a lot, Jonas. Yeah, all that good stuff, man. All that good bags. Okay. So we already talked about the 2-day time frame. Sucker is very bullish. Let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a 7-day basis, right? So on a 7-day basis, as I said previously, guys, remember when BTC was selling off, I think like Monday, right? Valentine's Day, right? What I told you guys, man, a Monday sell-off, you do not basically go by a Monday sell-off. It is not something you want to base your analysis about, right? So you take a look at right here, the last Monday sell-off right here. What I told you guys, sucker gonna be reversing right here also. Okay, we said sucker gonna be reversing right there. Okay, right here. Okay, we already reversed, because that's a 7-day chart. You cannot see it, but if I flip it on the weekly, you can see like we already flipped bullish. Okay, so if you've been bearish, just because BTC was Alto was dropping like 15, 20, 30%, right? You're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna be reversing, right? But I was saying like we are extremely bullish. I don't see any bearishness, right, on a 7-day basis right here. And it is a new candle also, right? We opened this candle like on the 19th, right? So which is like yesterday. So that's a new candle. So I don't see like a reversal so far. Okay, so it's gonna close on the 26th. So we got like 6 more days to close this candle. So I don't see the current candle right here, guys, to get rejected and close bearish. It means like closing below 51. Okay, within the next 6 days. I don't see it happening. Okay, but can we close below it? Yes, but the probability is not that high right now. Okay, so best thing to do right now within the next 5-7 days, just to suck it up, right? That's the best thing to do. Nicola in the house, thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Make sure to like, okay, hit the likes, all right, share the content, right, and subscribe. hit the notification, join my public Telegram group. If you want to join the premium group for the macro targets, guys, for those 10x move, like a BNB, like a sushi, okay, like a CRV, like a SXP, BZRX, TRB, those type of a macro setup where you buy at 15 cents and you're going to be selling at $1.50, or you're buying at $15 and selling at $1.50, guys. Join the premium group. I'm not giving any 10% targets, guys. I'm not giving any 10% target, okay? You're getting the best out of crypto, okay? And if you want to enjoy this bull market, guys, before the bear market, you gotta basically stack up some some gains, so you be ready for the bear market. The bear market gonna be fun. We're gonna be shorting these suckers, guys, just like we're pumping these suckers, okay? It doesn't matter which way the market goes, okay? We're just gonna follow the trend, okay? So that's the best thing to do right now. Don't worry about bearishness, right? Suck it up and then pump it up. That's it, right? Nothing else. No question asked, right? We're going to the moon. So I looked at a KuCoin share a long time ago, man. Our premium got a KuCoin share price macro target back in December, guys. So you guys too late, man. Some of you guys, Crypto gives you the best analysis, man. I'm telling you, man. KuCoin share, we talk about it. EOS, ADA, all of these big targets, guys. We basically nailing it, okay? Tezos, you name it. Basic attention, guys. Balancer, you name it, guys. BZRX, CRV, 1-inch, you name it, okay? 1-inch, man, we're gonna stretch it up to like 100-inch, right? So very soon, right? We're gonna stretch it up to 100-inch. So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on the macro scale, and potentially trying to figure out at what price level we could get rejected at over the next few weeks and all of that good stuff, right? So when I say when I say macro scale, I mean like 3 weeks time frame, right? And a 50-day cycle, right? On a 50-day cycle, if we start the analysis with the 50-day cycle, we could potentially get some rejection over the next like a few weeks. I just don't know, once again, guys, if okay, I know we're gonna retest basically we're gonna basically retest somewhere around here. I just don't know at what price level we're gonna we're gonna start like dipping down to like 40k, 45k and so on, right? But we do have a good chance to to retest it, okay? But that's a macro scale. We just have to wait till the 7 days chart, okay, weekly time frame starting to basically turn bearish, and then we're going to be looking for a potential reversal over the next like a few days and so on, right? But I'm not saying reversal back down to like a 3k and all of that good stuff, just some sort of reversal like the one we got back in like a mid-January, right? If you take a look at the one we got back in mid-January right here down to 28, 27, that type of reversal, we could get another one at some point, all right? So if you basically pay attention to the macro scale, you're not going to be panicking, because I said it, sucker is not going to close below 30k before February 19th. I told you guys, sucker is bullish, so don't try to short this sucker like below 30k, okay? So right now we're gonna get another one, but I don't think, guys, once again it is gonna drop down to 30k. It could just be another drop down here to like a 42 to 45, right? And it might be a 7 days sell-off, something like that, and we're going to be reversing after that, right? Volume is decreasing, right? Price is increasing, but it is still bullish, okay? I wouldn't be bearish based on this pattern, because we've seen this pattern before, okay? We've seen it before right here, okay? We've seen it before. That one right here did dip down to the 21 EMA, but the one I'm talking about is like the one we got back then right here, okay? But we had it on the weekly basis on Binance, okay? Price was decreasing, price was increasing, volume was decreasing, and we got the breakout to the upside, right? So wouldn't be too bearish, okay? 50-day cycle, I'm gonna give you guys a short update regarding the 50-day cycle, right? And what I think will happen over the next 50 days. Once again, the 50-day cycle, we could see 50K BTC, okay, every 50 days. You see what I'm saying? Like we could pump to like 100K, all right, before April 1st, right? Which means like, you know, another, because the 50-day cycle gonna close like April 10th, right? So we could see 100K BTC and could see 150K BTC before, you know, that cycle close again. So we got 7 50-day cycle in a year, okay? 7 50-day cycle in a year. So we could be saying like 350K BTC before end of the year, right? And we talked about this good stuff, guys, long time ago. Not even like, not even now. But let's just see. Let's not be too confident, right? Just because these bears, you know, bears can basically mess up the entire structure and all of that good stuff, right? Now let's go ahead and take a look at my list right here. We're gonna take a look at ADA next. So we're gonna talk about ADA right next. So ADA BTC, that's what I'm bullish on, right? I'm very bullish on ADA BTC. On the 50-day cycle, we already broke the resistance right here. On the 3-week cycle, right? Already broke the resistance. We tested it right here. Small bull flag. I showed you a couple of days ago regarding ADA USD also, right? A potential breakout. So next level to look for, it is almost like 3,000 sats, which is like another 50% move, guys, another 50% move. So we've been ready for this in our premium, right? So if you weren't ready, you might not be in a you know, you might be surprised about this big move, but we won't. Okay, we've been bullish on the ADA since like 1,000 sats. We had a target 1,400, 1,900. We said suck it up, don't day trade it, just hold on to it. We can pump all the way up to 3,000 sats, right? ADA USD, we did anticipate a move to the upside, short-term target like 104 to 107. We already hit that target, right? So it could go all the way up, guys, to like a $3 right there. Okay, that's going to be a 1-to-1 extension move if you take a look at it on the lower degree right here. So it is a directional move. I'm not saying we're gonna go to $3 tomorrow or like a you know, next week or next month, but the directional move over the next like a few you know, during the bull market, it is going to be a 1-to-1 extension of our previous move. It is going to be just about like a $3 range. Okay, so keep an eye on ADA, right? The 1-to-1 extension I'm talking about, it is actually this move, right? This is the previous move. Okay, if we extend it to the upside, we're gonna be looking for right here, almost $3. Okay, just have to suck it up with these 10% targets and all of that good stuff, man. It's not gonna cut it. This 10% target in the bull market, it is like it is nothing. Okay, so next one we're gonna talk about is gonna be AVX. I'm very bullish on AVX. Low sell volume right here. Okay, low sell volume, price is decreasing. Let's take a look at it on the 8-hour. So nice bull flag right there, AVX BTC, just like 1-inch also, right? So beautiful wedge pattern. So we're gonna be looking for a potential reversal over the next like a few days and so on. So if like sucker can break like a 102,000 to 104,000, it could basically go much further. Okay, so AVX USD also a beautiful setup. So it is also a premium setup, right? So support right here, we just need to stay above this range, right? If like we can stay above this range, we could be looking for a potential move all the way up to $70. Okay, $70 to $80 support level. If we break this key area, we just have to suck it up because we got 8-hour 100 EMA almost at 27. So it means like it could go through another reaccumulation right here if we break the support level, right? But it is still going to be bullish. It is just gonna get a time delay before the next parabolic move, right? But if we break 27, I'm gonna update it, right? So balancer, it is not part of the structure, but I just have to talk about it. Balancer, very bullish pattern. If you take a look at it on the 8-hour basis, we got the nice double top, double bottom. Just have to get the confirmation, you know, reversal confirmation, right? But we do have a nice you know, parabolic you know, a parabolic signature move before the next leg up. Okay, just like a BNB, $40, right? $30. Remember, guys, when I was telling you BNB is just correcting. BNB USD. Okay, same thing. Balancer, we've been bullish on it right here. Okay, just about like 5,000, just about 52,000 right here. Okay, so we said you know, we're gonna be looking for up to 83,000. We already hit 83. We already hit the targets. Okay, we're already done, but I just like upgraded it, right? Updated it up to basically 150,000 right here. Okay, over the next like a few, it is likely to break above it. So let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, but it is likely to break above like 150,000, which is, you know, another 100% move, right? Nearly, right? So in dollar value, it is likely to be over like $100. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin Cash now. Bitcoin Cash, if you guys remember, I think it was a compound. Okay, compound, when compound was like, I think $80 in our premium, we've been bullish on compound, like, and we were looking for like $160, guys. That's the type of move you get with Send Crypto. You don't get like a 10% targets, right? So same thing. Okay, the main thing for Bitcoin Cash was like to get the breakout. Remember, guys, I also gave you Kusama. Okay, Kusama, similar setup before the breakout. Like when Kusama was, I think like Kusama was like $40, something like that, right? And we were looking for a big breakout, right? So because the BTC, Kusama BTC was extremely bullish. Similar structure at the bottom right here, and also CRV, guys, same setup. Sucker gonna be breaking out very soon above like $1,000. Okay, BNB. So beautiful setup. Just don't know, okay, if we're gonna be correcting right here like that before going much higher, or if the bull is just gonna, you know, violate the structure and basically pump to the upside and get the next correction right here. So that's a big question, but the directional move, it is still the same. Okay, it is still the same. It is up regardless how, you know, how long you know, bull's gonna be correcting in this range. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for a move to the upside up to basically 0.022, so which is nearly right here, like 80% move, guys. So that's almost like a, you know, 1500s, right? If you take a look at it in dollar value, if BTC goes up at least 10%, right? So BNB, not BNB, but Bitcoin Cash. So guys, don't forget to hit the likes. Bitcoin Cash, USD, still consolidating, still above the 6-hour and 8-hour 21 EMA. We got our MACD right here, not doing much, right? But price action still above 21 EMA, so we're still looking good. Okay, still looking good, even though we got this slight bearishness. As I said, with BTC, when BTC was dropping on a 2-day basis, right? MACD was bearish, price action above the 2-day 21 EMA. I was like, guys, don't even look for 24K, because sucker is still bullish. Okay, it is only partially bearish, right? I was 30% bearish, 70% bullish. Same thing with Bitcoin Cash. Okay, sucker is very bullish. Okay, we could see a potential you know, over, you know, $1,000 Bitcoin Cash. That's a confirmation. That's not even a if. Sucker gonna pump above $1,000. That's it, guys. Got 90% confident on this move, right? So Wi-Fi USDT. Hey, what's up, Ivan? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Wi-Fi, man, don't get me started, man. Don't get me fired up, man. You know my target for Wi-Fi is over 10K. Let's go ahead and take a look at a dot now. Dot, D-O-T. Dot, we've been bullish on it. Let's go. I haven't been analyzing dot BTC, been following dot USD only, right? So dot USD, guys, we killing it. Okay, guys, I told you what, 26, okay, was the target. 26, we said, guys, let's suck it up, right? Let's suck it up, and we're gonna hold it, right, all the way up to $40. Right now we're just gonna hold it. I need to do another analysis regarding dot, right, because it doesn't have enough history, so it is hard to get like a macro target for dot. But we did a great job when dot was like right here. We targeted 26. After 26, we said suck it up, guys. Let's look for 35 to 40. Right now we above 40. We just have to suck it up right now and just huddle for the next few weeks. Okay, even if it drops, we got our 8-hour 21 at 32, right? So I don't see like a big drop below 32 over the next like a few days, right? So it is still a good hold. All right, beautiful correction on the RSI, beautiful flat parabolic move. No divergence, guys. On the 8-hour we do not have any divergence. It means like sucker can still pump, right? It means even if we drop, RSI has to do something like that, price action has to do something like that and create a new high, and we're gonna get the divergence right here to start being bearish and all of that good stuff. So sucker is very bullish. Okay, it is still a good hold, right? So still a good hold. Okay, would at least wait for $45 to $50 before starting to look down, right? But if you entered, if you are in my premium and you've been buying right here and you're still holding like $4 or $5, that's like a 10x already, guys. So that's the type of analysis you get with Sun Crypto. 10x. Okay, that's the type of analysis you get with Sun Crypto. Let's go ahead and move on to the King Ethereum. So Ethereum, guys, we've been looking for 20 to 11, 23, 53. It is likely to pump above 2200, right? One of the reasons why I'm bullish on Ethereum is like, if we go ahead and take a look at ETH BTC. Okay, if we go ahead and take a look at Ethereum BTC, I think a couple of days ago I was looking for a potential breakout above the 21 EMA right here. We did get the breakout. We got everything we needed, right? But still, we're not basically breaking out. Okay, we're not breaking out. So one thing we could look for is like, if we do not get the breakout versus BTC from 0.035, it might be dropping down to a 50% pullback, which is like 0.032. Okay, that's another nearly that's another 7% drop. Okay, if like we're gonna drop 7% versus BTC, right, and at the same time staying constant in dollar value, right, it means like BTC has to pump at least 7%. Do you see what I'm saying? I said it previously, I said it before, and most people don't know how to trade the BTC pairs, right? Ether BTC right here. I explained to you guys when Ether was 750 and BTC was pumping. Okay, Ether was not dropping, only BTC was pumping, right? But Ether USD was just staying constant, but Ether BTC dropped nearly right here. Okay, dropped 20%, right? But Ether USD did not drop at all, but because BTC pumped like 20%. That's one of the reasons, right? So we could see the same setup if we do not break out right now. Okay, it seems like we're not going to break out versus BTC. Okay, it seems like the breakout failed, right? So I mean, it is not confirmed yet, right? It could still get this move and get that move down here, right? But it seems like we're going to get a small delay, right, in this range. Okay, a break above like a 0.037 might be the confirmation, right? But it is still bullish. It is just moving slowly. So, and the move I'm looking for is like, we could be breaking out 30%. Okay, so 30% versus BTC. If we find support right here, or if we find support right there at 0.032, it might be 40% pump. So 40% pump versus BTC. And remember, BTC might pump 10% already, 7 to 10%. So if we pump 40%, versus BTC, it means like we could be pumping all the way up to $3,000. You see what I'm saying? So the dollar value of Ethereum could be like a 50% pump. Okay, could see a 50% pump. So it's not complicated. It is just like, you have to be you gotta be familiar with Ether BTC. That's all it is, right? So next one we're going to take a look at, it is going to be Link. So Link, I'm still bullish on Link, right? So Link is not moving strongly to the upside because it is still correcting versus BTC, but it is not doing bad. It is above like Link USD above like what, $30, 36, right, 34. So it's not doing bad. We just have to basically break out versus BTC. We got the wedge pattern right here. Okay, we got the breakout. I'm gonna show you 1 inch. I think 1Inch or Avax. Okay, Avax got similar structure also, right? Breakout right here, retest. So we just need to wait and see if like we're gonna get this ADA type of pattern before the breakout right here. And I showed you IOST a couple days ago, and I was like, ADA is pretty much similar to IOST before the breakout. Let's take a look at IOST USDT. Yeah, if you take a look at IOST, I remember Zio mentioned it right here when he was saying like IOST is done correcting. I was like, yes, if we break above this you know, resistance level, sucker gonna be going to a retest right here. Okay, and sucker just, you know, never stop pumping, right? So you can see like you know, it is still very, very bullish, okay, versus the dollar. So if you go ahead and take a look at ADA USDT, it is you know, pretty much similar structure right here. Actually, ADA BTC has, okay, ADA BTC right here. Okay, so similar structure right there. So that's what we talked about a couple of days ago, right? So before the breakout, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Link USD. Link USDT. So Link USDT, it is gonna break out, guys. I think like the correction might be very boring. Even if you take a look at it on the RSI, guys, it is telling us, guys, we're about to get a parabolic move. Okay, right here, it is likely to go parabolic. All right. So, but you can see it like in terms of price action, right? So pretty much small divergence. You can call it a divergence, but just have to wait and see. As we said when back in January, right? I think when sucker was right here, we said we could be pumping to the resistance line right here, but it could, you know, we just don't know, right? If the move was going to be aggressive, right? Or we just going to be moving sideways and retest the trend line right here. So the slower we pump to the upside, the highest, okay, the price target going to be. Do you see what I'm saying? So if like we retest the trend line right here by March, right, it is going to be like $44 or $50 range. Okay, if we retest it right now, we could be looking for $40 or something like that, right? So, but it is still very, very bullish. I would just look at it, this move, as the correction. That's it, and keep it simple and take it to the moon, right? So not sure if you guys remember Kusama. Kusama had a similar structure back in I think $25, $27. Let's take a look at KSM before the pump to $50. Kusama had a similar structure right there. Right there, yes, right here. So Kusama kind of gave us the same setup, right? And I was like, sucker gonna be breaking out, and it just pumped straight up to like a $50 and dropped right back down to like a 38. Okay, give us this big correction right here. So most people didn't know what was going on, and I was like, this sucker gonna pump all the way up, okay, right here. So we've been bullish on Kusama, okay, very bullish on it, okay, very bullish on Kusama. So it is still very bullish. It is likely to hit a 280, okay, Kusama. So Ltc Btc still correcting. I just don't like the way Ltc Btc is correcting. It is creating a, you know, it is creating a low volatility for Ltc USD. But let's see if you know, we're gonna get another bullish pattern. Right now we're starting to create a bearish pattern and could be retesting the bottom right here. Okay, so this move, you know, sometime you can look at it as a double bottom and a continuation pattern, but sometimes it is, you know, it is going to create a flat correction and basically a continuation pattern to the downside. So one thing we need to do is like look for a potential divergence right here again. Okay, because we already bearish versus BTC on the lower degree right now. Okay, so it might not be pumping aggressively versus USD, right? Something to keep in mind, even though I'm very bullish on it, but it might not be pumping aggressively to the upside, right? So if we drop again, we could be looking for support all the way down to like a 210, just in case, right? Because the BTC pair is not that bullish as of now. Okay, but the macro scale LTC, once again, it is bullish. Just a drop, just because we could drop down to the low $200 range doesn't mean like it's not gonna go up anymore, but it is bullish. Okay, things can change very, very quickly, right? It is just short-term bearishness. However, once again, since the macro scale is very bullish, if we break above like a 245, 250, it might be a good buy. Okay, it might be a good buy, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Tezos. Tezos, it is still correcting right here, creating a small wedge pattern. So let's see if we're gonna be breaking out above this wedge pattern. We got a small resistance right here, 5.4, 5.5 range we need to take care of. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Tezos BTC. So Tezos BTC in a wedge pattern, you could call it a wedge pattern, right? So yeah, so we gotta be patient with Tezos right now, right? We got the wedge pattern right here. So macro scale is very, very bullish, right? 50-day cycle is very bullish. We did close above 4.8, 4.5, something like that, right? So we just have to give it time. We got a big correction right here. I was expecting the correction above the descending triangle to be a small correction, just like that, and then we're gonna move to the upside, right? But we ended up creating a wedge pattern right here. So the good news for the bulls, it is like we got another small bullish, a potential bullish divergence right here on the 4-hour time frame, but you might not see it on the 6 hour. So on the 6 hour, it is pretty bearish, right? It is pretty bearish. Yeah, it is pretty bearish on the 6 hour time frame, right? So but let's see. I'm bullish on it on the 50-day cycle. So we did close above 4.5. So it is very bullish. Okay, so 1 inch, what we said in our premium, when 1 inch was I think like 93,000, no, not 93,000, 9,300, right? So 9,000 range, we said buy the dip right here. Okay, we got a potential reversal very soon, and as you can see, we already up, guys, over 20% on the daily, right? So 1 inch USD, nice descending triangle right here. So we could look for another potential accumulation range right there. Okay, up to basically $5 to $7 if we break this resistance level. Okay, that range, it is nothing but 1.27 to 1.41, nearly, okay, just about 1.27 to 1.41 right here. It is actually right here. 6.5 to 7.5 is right here. Okay, just put it at the wrong place, but we could be anticipating another push to the upside. Descending triangle, I think Litecoin created the same setup, right? A similar setup. And if you try to be bearish with this sucker, with this head and shoulder pattern formation, you likely already got wrecked. Okay, so you got a head and shoulder anticipating a drop, sucker basically moves sideways and said goodbye. Okay, that's why I don't trade this head and shoulder and cup and handles. I try not to trade them, because you just have to know exactly what to do in order to basically trade these head and shoulder pattern formation, right? So because you would be shorting right here if you would have tried to play this head and shoulder, you would be shorting right here. But you take a look at the it wasn't time to be shorting, really. It wasn't time to be shorting right here. Okay, already got the bullish crossover right there. So I think best time to be shorting is like maybe above the 21 EMA. You got a higher chance of market dropping back down to the 21 EMA, right? But shorting below the 21 EMA on a 6 hour, 8 hour on a bull market might not be the best thing to do, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to take a look at your request, and if you have any request, just put it in the chat room, so I won't have to scroll up to trying to find your request. So make sure to hit the likes, make sure to share also, guys. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Wi-Fi, FTM, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So let's switch layout. So Wi-Fi, it is still correcting. Can still drop back down. Just have to be cautious, but we can still get this move back down right here to 26, 27. Okay, so just to create this double top, double bottom, right? But if market structure is very strong, it might not do that. Okay, we got our upside target. Okay, next upside target to look for, it is almost right there, 40,000. We're almost at 40,000. Okay, so so the directional move is clean, 40,000, but the correctional move could be still in play. You see what I'm saying? So, but it is not a new target. So I gave you guys an update when sucker was like 1800. We said we're gonna hit 3100, right? 32, and then we're gonna pump it to the upside after that, right? So after that, we're going to be looking for 6,000. So it is still sucker, it is still bullish. Okay, still correcting versus BTC, so just gotta give it some time to create a reversal, right? So next one, it is going to be FTM. So FTM, yep, got the move. Okay, triple bottom, triple top, broke out, retest. So it is still bullish. So just give it time to create a potential you know, continuation pattern. Got a nice wedge pattern right here. So just need to look for a retest. Right there, we got the move. So let's see if we're gonna, you know, stay above it. Okay, FTM on a macro scale, it is still bullish, right? So, but once again, I said it's sucker, it already you know, 10x versus BTC. So just have to be very cautious with it. I wouldn't be day trading it, right? But you know, it is still a good hold for now. Next one, it is going to be C cost. Okay, I don't think I analyze costs over the last few months, but let's see. Cost BTC. Let's take a look at 2-day time frame. Yeah, I mean, let's see. So it is pretty pretty similar with the rest of the crypto pattern, right? If you go ahead and check COTI, right? CHR, same setup. Okay, it is gonna break out. Just have to give it time to give you the right you know, the right move. But it is gonna break out. I gave you Digibyte, similar structure, wedge pattern. If you remember PPT, also I give you Populous when Populous was at the very bottom. Okay, Raven also similar move. You know, wedge pattern. Raven is killing it right now, so you just have to suck it up and give it time to create a you know, a breakout pattern. I mean, not even a breakout. The pattern is already a breakout pattern. Just have to be patient, okay, for the next move to the upside, right? So right here, resistance at 89, right? That's almost like another 3x move, right? And you got another one right here. So sucker is gonna get the job done, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Algo USDT. So Algo USDT, we are anticipating another move to the upside. Just need to break this range of $1.75 to $2 range. I think like the next move after that, sucker could be enjoying a nice moon landing all the way up to $6, right? So remember, guys, Algo, we were, you know, we were basically bullish on Algo right here. Okay, we said a sucker, it is a good hold. We just need to break above 56-60 cents and all of that good stuff, guys. That's the type of setup you get with Send Crypto. Okay, so beautiful setup, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at EOS USD. So EOS is, I mean, EOS, if you gotta be, you just have to be patient, man. Like, you cannot basically be forcing the price. If you're in our premium, you know, EOS, we are looking for this move also, but we're still looking for another move to the upside. Just need to break out cleanly above 5.4 to 5.6. Okay, once we get the move above it, we could get the parabolic move. I give you EOS, I said once we break above 4.5, wait for a retest of what, 3.5, 3.7. That's a macro you know, macro analysis for EOS. Okay, we talked about it back in December, late December, right? It did that exactly, pump to 4.5, retest 3.5, 3.7. Now it is time to basically just move up slowly and smoothly to the upside, right? So EOS, it is still a good move, could pump all the way up to $12 over the next few weeks, right? So next one, it is going to be File BTC. I mean, guys, File BTC, it is my own personal setup. So if you're not patient enough with File, you might not be, you know, you might miss. I mean, I'm not saying miss, you're not missing anything, but all I'm saying is if you are not patient with it, it might not be the right setup for you. Okay, so file, you know, we talked about file when file was right here. We said we got to target up to this level right here, and we're going to correct. It is correcting right now. We just don't know how long the correction going to last, right? But we anticipated a correction right here before the next move up to like a 125,000 sats, and then after that we're going to take it to you know, nearly 170,000 sats, right? So still correcting. Okay, just gotta give it like a just gotta give it time to finish up correcting. We just don't know if sucker gonna create a wedge pattern right now, or I just don't want to be dealing with correction really. But once the correction is done, it is gonna get you know, it is gonna move you know, it's gonna continue the uptrend, right? So it is still a hold. Buy range versus BTC was like nearly what, 22, 24. Sucker is right now what, 44. It is 100% up in dollar value. so you know, if you bought it at, you know, 21, 22, 23 when we talk about it, you're up 100%. So I don't see any need. I don't see the, you know, the need to be in a hurry right now. Okay, it is still correcting. Okay. So next level we're going to be looking for, it is almost $70. So Tron BTC, it is still correcting. Tron BTC. So Tron BTC, it is still correcting. Okay. No sign of a parabolic move so far, right? We got this move right here. Okay. So let's see if it can retest the trend line again. But the trend, it is still there. Got to move up to like a 200 sats. Neo USD. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like. So Neo, what we said, our target, guys, I gave you Neo analysis when Neo was like what, 22, 24, guys. We said sucker gonna pump to 44. We just have to suck it up and wait. That's exactly what we did. We pumped 100%, guys, and we can get the drop again right here. All right, don't slip on the support level, you know, at 38, right? So just to get this move, all right, before the continuation. So it is still bullish, directional move up, but it can still be correcting sideways. You know, give you another boring phase before the continuation, right? Similar move right here. Okay, we got this correction right there. Okay, we got the correction right here. Everything else was just noise. Okay, everything else was just noise. So we talk about the same setup, the setup we got right here, right? We talk about it on BZRX and TRB back in late December, when both of them are, I think BZRX was like 15 cents, right? TRB was like $15. Same setup, okay? But take a look at it right now. BZRX is like 60 cents, right? Over 70 cents nearly, right? TRB over $50. So similar setup. So you just have to suck it up, okay, to get those 4 or 5x move, right? You're not gonna get those move like in a 24-hour. So if you get it in a 24-hour, it is likely you're gonna lose it within the next 24-hour, right? Talk about IOST. Let's move on to storage. Storage BTC still correcting. Okay, I talked about it yesterday. We just have to be you know, just have to be patient with it. Price action above the 21 EMA 2-day basis. Price action, you know, got rejected by the 100 EMA on a 2-day basis. It is going to give us a parabolic move. It is just a matter of time. Okay, low sell volume while we move into the upside. So you know, it is still pretty bullish. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at SXP. Before we talk about AVE, let's take a look at SXP. So SXP, you know, I gave you guys an analysis regarding SXP back in I think like early January, when sucker was like 80 cents, and we said we're gonna pump all the way up to $5, guys. That's what I'm telling you guys. That's the type of setup you get with Send Crypto. So if you're buying SXP right now, I mean, yes, you can still get the move to the upside, but somebody who bought at, you know, 80 cents, right? 70 cents. It's not going to be panicking about a drop down to like a dollar 80 or like a $2 range. Okay, in our premium we said support is like 182 to 222, right? 220, and once we pump above $3, sucker gonna move very fast. Okay, it is gonna move very fast. I'm not even sure if $5 is going to be a resistance, right? Because I got a target up to $15, guys. I'm telling you guys, target up to $15, guys. Sucker bait, man. Sucker gonna pump hard, man. So $15 is going to be the next major target once we pump above 5, right? So let's move on to AVE. AVE USD. So AVE looks like it was correcting on the lower degree. Yep, AVE is about to start a new parabolic move. So AVE is done correcting most likely. So price action above the man, that's a beautiful setup right here, man. Just like ADA, just like IOSD, and just like 1Inch, right? 1Inch or AVX. Okay, I think AVX is making similar structure because we got an AVX target in our premium, right? So right here, so beautiful setup, guys. Beautiful setup, man. Beautiful setup, guys. AVE, don't, I mean, if you miss AVE, right, don't tell me you missed it, right? Because AVE, guys, we were bullish on AVE. I mean, we've been bullish on AVE, but before the parabolic move right here, I told you guys, AVE, you know, when it was like $90, we had a target 160. 160, we say just suck it up because sucker is on a parabolic move, and we're gonna take it to 339, guys. 339. You gotta remember the target up to 339, right? We hit 339 right here. Still was a hold. Okay, it is still a hold. Okay, the move right here, you could look at it as a wedge pattern or a double top, double bottom before the next move to the upside. Just like what we just talked about again. Balancer, you know, not balancer but band. I think it's balancer. Let's check, because band BTC, not band. So it's balancer BTC right here. Okay, you can see similar structure right there, right? So balancer could basically just move sideways for the next few days right here, just to get the complete double bottom before moving to the upside, right? So AVE sucker is bullish. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to XLM BTC. XLM will hit 2,000, right? Dollars, sats. The moon boy is gonna be like $2,000 XLM, 2,000 sats. Okay, so XLM, just give it time, guys. It is just correcting. Low volume right here, sell pressure, low volume selling pressure. Price above 21 EMA. I mean, if it drops down to 100 EMA, it is gonna be okay. I think right now it is just accumulating. It is not showing a good, you know, good strength for a breakout. We need to get out of this range of low sell volume and then start to turn green, and we could see a parabolic move after that, right? So still correcting. Okay, still correcting right here. Can still drop all the way down to like a 750 also, right? Before giving us this parabolic move. That way we're gonna create our double top, double bottom, bang. Okay, bang, roll to the upside, right? So we could see $3 XLM over the next few months, right? So it is still a good hold. Let's see. Move on to XAVE. We talk about it. I mean, I think UMA. Let's go ahead and take a look at UMA BTC. So UMA BTC. Let's see if we're gonna get a reversal on the lower degree. We could be getting a wedge pattern. Let's see. Yeah, it is not a wedge pattern, but we have to let it move sideways. Let's give it like a few more days to move sideways right here. See if like we can you know, find a nice support right here and try to reverse back up, right? Tron, we already talked about Tron. Join my public Telegram group, and you know, you're gonna get all the information to join the premium group, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the front. Yeah, I mean, it is just a parabolic move, bottom formation, moving to the upside, no sign of reversal yet. So I don't see anything crazy right now. So I don't see. Yeah, it just broke out. So nice, nice accumulation. So it is still, it is still looking nice, right? NXT, I mean, you're the first guy I heard talk about NXT. NXT, I was holding NXT back in 2017. It did well. I think, let's double check when I was holding. I think like under, right here. It did well the last quarter of 2017. Right here, before that move right here. Okay, I was holding it. I think I started holding it right here. Okay, it did nice. Okay, so but I don't know if the project it is still alive, right? I know people are still trading it, like most of these coins. Okay, some of them they're dead, but these exchanges just using it to trade. So it is starting to look nice again, right? So low sell volume on an uptrend, that's always a good sign, right? So it is still a nice hold. Already broke this resistance right here, like which is like December high, right? So nice. Okay, just accumulated. So we could be looking for a move up to right here, almost like 135 next resistance, right? So I think this guy say IGNI. IGNI, I don't know IGNI, but let's see. IGN Ignis. Yes, similar structure, wedge pattern on a 3-day basis. Sucker been dumping forever, so it could start a new uptrend. So we got the bullish divergence right here, so right there. So resistance up to basically 250. Let's move on to we talk about front NXT, IGNIS, FET. So FET is still consolidating. So FET is one of our top pick for February. So we did well with FET. So picked it up early January, right? I mean mid-January actually. Okay, right there. I mean it was like I think 200 to 20. It is almost 600 right now. So broke the 400 resistance. Next resistance it is almost 675. Right. So still a good hold. So could get another parabolic move all the way up to 3,000. So VET, I don't have to say much about VET. Go ahead and watch my VET analysis. Let's check VET BTC because VET USD is kind of parabolic right now. So VET BTC, we talk about it right here when it was like 69. Again, once again, guys, we say triple bottom, triple top, a breakout retest, gonna go parabolic. Okay, so give it time to break 130, 140, and so on, right? But it is still a good hold. Let's see. We already talked about algo. But let's go back. Yeah, we'll talk about algo. Yeah, algo is still on an uptrend. Once again, we said algo USD pretty bullish. So algo BTC just correcting. So give it time to correct. We just don't know if the correction going to be a triangular formation pattern, a triangular formation, a wedge pattern, a flat or whatever. But it is correcting. I just don't want to speculate too much about the correction, right? So, but it is correcting right now. Hey, what's up, Buzz? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So I'll go, I think CVC. So Civic on an uptrend once again. Already retested a resistance 950 to 1200 range. So give it time to correct again, right? So it is still very bullish. So could break above this 1200 sats. Once we break it, we could be looking for like 2000 sats after that, right? That June 2019 resistance, it is a hard resistance. It was our target back in June when sucker was like 200. We were looking for, guys. Sucker was right here, guys, like, you know, right here, okay, like almost 300. We were looking for 950 to 1200, guys. Only Send Crypto will give you this type of targets, man. Only Send Crypto, okay? You're not gonna find this 4 or 5x move anywhere. You go around like check every single YouTube channel, man. Okay, they're not gonna give you this type of macro targets, man, on the dot, and we're killing them. Okay, killing these targets. Hey, what's up, Mitch? Thanks a lot. Hey, what's up, Emery? Go ahead, take a look at DNT. DNT BTC, man, that's kind of overextended. I mean, DNT, it is way overextended. I wouldn't be day trading this, or even like try to scalp it or anything. Would just suck it up and hold it. It is above resistance of 500, so it is way overextended, right? So nice accumulation, breakout, would just hold it till we get a bearish pattern. Right, so DXY, somebody talk about DXY, guys. I gave you a crazy DXY target, right? What we talk about the DXY, what we said, right here. Yeah. That's a higher time frame. Sucker is accumulating right here on the three-day time frame. So we just have to be cautious with DXY on the macro scale. Lower degree, I'm still a little bearish, right? As I told you guys, when sucker was right here, most people started talking about what DXY going to be reversing. We nailed it. Every single move right here, we hit the green box right here. We got the correction, double top, double bottom right here. So if we break below this support line right here for the DXY, we're just gonna have to retest our support right there. Okay, this move was a correction. That's impulsive, right? If it breaks it, it's gonna come from the impulsiveness. Bang. Okay, once we hit this target, guys, every single move on the DXY, we nailed it. Okay, every single move. And if you go ahead and check the move we got right now on Bitcoin Cash, I showed you, right? Same setup right here. Bitcoin Cash is making this move. What I said, we can still correct in a double correction before pumping to the upside, right? But Bitcoin Cash might not basically be dropping back down, because that boy might be playing different ball game afterward, right? So Bear is going to be calling for this head and shoulder pattern formation right here, right? They're going to be head and shoulder pattern formation, 120 extension, move to the downside. Yes, that's correct. But we already called it. We already knew exactly how we're going to play it. Okay, that's what you get with Send Crypto. You don't get the move after they played out. You get the move before they played out, right? Bang. Okay, bang. Okay, every single move, guys, I gave it to you on the DXY. Every single move. This move right here, that move, this move, guys, I gave it to you. Okay, so right now we need to break this one, and then gonna look for this one, and I'm gonna update it, right? So the worst case scenario is like we double correct right here. Okay, we can double correct right here. Okay, right there, and still correct. That could potentially create a bullish pattern. It can still be a descending triangle right there, but we will need to take a look at it once again if the correction ended up being a descending triangle right here. Right, so just have to be cautious. Okay, even though you got a head and shoulder, I don't like to play head and shoulders, but if you want to play it, be cautious. I'm not trading it, but I'm watching it. I don't trade it. I don't watch this sucker every day. Okay, maybe like once, twice a month, something like that, right? So but target right here, just to cut it short, right? So okay, let's go ahead and take a look at BNB. I mean, BNB, it could be going through a correction phase. So would just wait. I mean, not financial advice, but I would like to wait and see what we're gonna get right here. So sell volume is low, price is decreasing. It is still not bearish. It is still a hold, right? We hit our target once again, 275. Okay, so sucker pump all the way up to 330, 340. So it is still a good hold. Okay, support level to look for going to be just about 250 to 220 area, which is like 6 hour 21 EMA all the way up to 4 hour 21, right? So 4 hour 21, it is like 245 right now. So if it breaks it, we got the 6 hour 21, still consolidating. Not consolidating, but correcting. Let's go ahead and take a look at yeah, I think last time we talked about this sucker was like when it was right here, we said it's gonna pump to the upside, correct, pump to the upside. So it is still pumping. Okay, so just pump. Just got this correction right here, wedge pattern, breakout. So I mean, it looks nice, nothing to say about it, right? It is still a good hold. SC, it's like SCRT, right? So FET, we already talked about FET, but let's go back and talk about it again. Guys, you get the combo with Send Crypto, right? You get the combo, I'm telling you, get the combo with Send Crypto. Lower degree FET does not look bad, kind of look like BLZ, right? Correcting, still on a correctional phase, right? Correction phase, right? So higher time frame, once again, I just showed you FET could be moving parabolically to the upside. So just suck it up. We've been pretty bullish on it. We called it the 200 to 150. That's going to be our buy range. FET 1, they both got similar structure. One, not one chain, but one like a ONE harmony, right? So talk about one and one. Let's go ahead and take a look at one chain right now. WAN BTC. Somebody just asked about it. So one, we said hold this sucker. We've been in our premium, we got the setup like right there at the bottom. Okay, it did not do well last alt pump. So I mean, it did well. It was just moving choppily. It could have done better, but it is still okay, right? Got the correction right here. So resistance for one chain, it is going to be like a 4,000 area. Okay, but could struggle to break a 2800 just like ICX. Okay, remember ICX, I told you when sucker breaks 2,800 to 3,000, it's gonna go parabolic, guys. I know these suckers because I traded them back then. Okay, I know exactly how they behave. All right, not exactly, but you know. So once we break this 4,000, it is gonna be a good buy. Okay, it's gonna go parabolic like crazy. Okay, just like you know, you know, nano and all of that good stuff. Okay, and I'll go and Loom and AGI, similar structure back then. You remember AGI when I was saying buy AGI in mid range? AGI was right here. Okay, so we got a target up to like a 12,000, but it's not gonna get there in one go, so you just have to suck it up and put it in a ledger, right? So IOTX, yeah, that's what I meant to say. IOTX and one Harmony, right? ONE, BTC and FETs, they're pretty similar, right? You see, I can tell you this chart, guys, before even I open it. Okay, so I know what I'm saying, guys. I don't talk randomness, right? I don't say nonsense. Right here, it is still a good hold. Okay, it just broke above the 2-day 100 EMA, you know, resistance up to 150. Hey, what's up, MEF 666 in the house, Mr. XLM, IOTX. We just talked about it, Imran. Sweet Canary in the house. Man, XRP, man, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trading XRP, just huddle, man. Like, sitting down trading XRP is not right now fun. XRP BTC is not that bullish. So once we get high volatility, we're going to trade XRP again. But right now we got a lot of good stuff to be trading, right? But right here, sitting tight, trying to marry the XRP is not going to cut it. ADA is pumping, XLM going to pump, 1Inch going to pump, AVX going to pump, XTZ going to pump, all of them going to pump. Why sit tight, relax, and try to, you know, force the XRP pump? Just sit tight, relax, and let it do the work. Zach in the house, Zachariah. I really don't pay attention to the BTC dominance every day, guys. Like, just looking at trading alt BTC gonna tell you a lot. Like, that's why I don't check BTC dominance a lot, and I don't check the DXY a lot. I just check the macro target or like the directional move. That's it. But the DXY and BTC dominance, right? I really don't, you know, keep an eye on them like every single day, right? Because I mean, if you know that, if you check the directional move, that's the most important, right? And you know, by trading alt BTC, you're already trading the BTC dominance. That's what most people, that's why it is so important to trade alt BTC. When you trade alt BTC, you basically nearly, I mean, not 100%, but you're trading the BTC dominance basically, right? So we got this broadening wedge pattern below it. It's not looking good. So BTC dominance likely to go and it is likely to retest the 57. If I remember well, last time we talked about the BTC dominance, we said we got a wedge pattern, right? And we were right here, right? Yes, right here. Remember the wedge pattern? Right there, right? That's an ugly wedge. I don't know what I just drew. Right here. Why is doing that? Right here, guys. So remember, we said we're gonna pump back up. I think like was on the 13th or so, right? We said we're gonna pump this, but we just don't know if we're gonna break it. But it is likely to reverse, and that's what happened, right? Because alt bleed. Okay, we saw alt dump, right, when BTC was starting to pump right here on the 15th, I think, something like that, right, on Monday. So it reversed back up. So now the big question is, like, are we basically you know, going to be retesting the top right here and then drop right back down and capitulate, or we're just going to be ignoring the wedge pattern right here, and then just capitulate down. That's also possible. Okay, but it is a slight bullish pattern on the 6 hour, right? Slightly bullish, right? So if you notice well, also one of the reasons why I was saying like we're going to reverse back up is like I just did not want to ignore the bullish divergence right here. Okay, did not want to ignore this move. That's why I was saying like you know, we likely to reverse right here. But let's focus on the higher time frame on the 2-day basis, right? If like we want to focus on the 2-day basis, one thing we're going to need to wait for is like we're going to need to wait for our bullish MACD. Okay, so even though okay, lower degree is saying like we're going to spike up and all of that good stuff, 6 hour, that's great. However, the 2-day time frame is saying like it is not that, it won't be aggressive. Okay, and if you notice well, most alt like a B band, right? You see band is about to break out to the upside massively, right? Versus BTC, right? It is about to break out massively versus BTC. So if you go ahead and take a look at the BTC pair, BTC dominance, it is likely to drop lower, right? It is likely to drop lower right here to the 58, 57 range, right? Yeah, it is likely to drop down here, right? It could create small noise right there, but I'm gonna stay bullish on alt. I mean, you just want to get revenge on XRP, or you got wrecked. It's okay. Let XLM do the work for you. VET. I mean, VET. We said VET BTC. Go check my VET analysis. One VET to $1. We got. It is still a good hold, man. We could be retesting the 200 sats, so just have to be patient with it. We got the triple top, triple bottom. You know, the one thing I was worried about was like to break below 60 sats, and we did not. So the that created a potential reversal up to 200 sats. Okay, thanks a lot, Daniel. So Tezos. I need to stake my Tezos though, but yeah, Tezos, it is still correcting, man. Just give it time. Just give it time. Just give it time. So just give it time. So it's still correcting versus BTC. So guys, make sure to hit the likes and share, right? And make sure make sure it is blue. Man, guys, I'm starting to get hungry again. Let's see, Paul in the house. Let's see. So guys, we got 76 watching, 58 likes. So if you're new to our content, you know exactly what to do, right? Alright guys, let me see. Yeah, Kava is looking good. Yeah, watch my just go ahead and Basa, you can watch the analysis regarding Ether and why Ether is gonna break out. But Ether is not gonna break out unless we get a breakout versus BTC. Ether USD is likely not to break out fast. Okay, in order to see a parabolic move, we need to be bullish versus BTC. If not, we're not going to see a parabolic move. Okay, we're just going to be dragging. Oh, it's dumping. Oh, 56.7, guys. Bears are starting to be happy. Polygon. Let's just do Matic. Yeah, Matic. Matic already broke August high. That's where we got dumped last time, last December 11th, 2019. It could go back to an all-time high right there versus BTC, which is like 500 sats. Man, I remember trading Matic back then. Right here, Matic was so fun back then because, man, that was like in the bear, during the bear market. So to see something so volatile like Matic was so rare. So this range, when I was trading this sucker like 140 all the way up to basically 500, man. Like, oh man, that was fun. But you know, after we started a downtrend, so I think like we're gonna break all-time high 500 sats. So let's see. All right. But right now, I don't, you know, it is still on an uptrend. It is still a good hold. Yeah, we already talked about Kava BTC. Yeah, Kava BTC already hit my target right here. You know, 10,000 to 12,000. It is still a good hold, right? So low sell bottom. If we break above 11,000, it is gonna go likely parabolic. Remember, guys, Kava I give it to you when it was like 1.8. Okay, right now it's like $5. So. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream and you know exactly what to do. If you're looking to join Send Premium, right, you know exactly, guys, what to do. We got over 900 traders. Most of you guys are already in my public Telegram group and also in my Discord public group. You can definitely upgrade to my premium group for some you know, further analysis, because market gonna go crazy, man. So if you want to basically get your next 10x, right? If you've been following Send Crypto, you already probably 10x your BNB holding, right? If you've been holding BNB since we talk about it, if you've been holding like SXP since we talk about it, right? If you've been holding TRB, you know, BZRX, right? Sushi, guys, sushi 50 cents, guys. So sushi, right? AVE, EGLD, okay. Filecoin likely to 10x too, right? $200. So it's just a matter of time. So I don't think we're gonna get that, you know, in February, not even in March. But the 10x move, the hardest thing is like to get the parabolic move. Once like they start moving like EGLD, AVE, right? Bang! You don't have to do anything. You just, you know, let it go. Yeah, you just give it a small touch, bang. Okay, like a BNB. Okay, you don't need to do anything after we broke above $50. It's gonna take care of business. You don't have to do anything, guys, anything, right? So it is gonna be the same thing with Tezos. I think like most people saying like you know, they want Tezos to pump, but guys, once we get the pump from Tezos, you're gonna be buying it higher. Okay, so best time to buy right now. It's not financial advice, guys. Make sure I'm giving you guys my own personal analysis, right? So it is free analysis from Send Crypto setups. Okay, not financial advice, right? So just be patient, right? In your with your holding. Okay, and you know, you're gonna do extremely well. And when the bear market is here, and all of us gonna lose 90% of it. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean, right? All these suckers gonna drop, but we're gonna take profits, right? So and all of that good stuff. Joshua, we already talked about storage. You must just join in, right? So let's see. I think we talked about storage BTC, so let's take a look at storage USD for the rest of the people, right? So storage USD, so next upside target like $10 to $30. Okay, we already broke this range, so that was resistance right here, 45 to 50. Looking for $10 to $30, but I'm not looking for the dollar target. I'm looking for the BTC target. So we got BTC target up to 3,000, so which is nearly you know, another 100% move near. Okay, so definitely sucker can pump to $60, right? Depending how the BTC pair is going to do. All right, guys, I gotta go get some eat now, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man. Be cautious out there, man. All right, thanks a lot.